Not spotted him.
And he goes jumping in. Amazing round. Great hat-trick from Taz.
Big flashes in and cast the ultimate. Then 20 health left. Oh no, super flash. The shield flush.
Oh, a blink into all those units. The amazing defense. Champion of the Intel Extreme Masters.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Intel Extreme Masters Global Challenge here in Guangzhou, China, and of course it is time for the third and final map in the Counter-Strike 1.6 Grand Final between fnatic and mousesports. It's currently tied at 1-1 and we are ready to go live, so let's drop us in here. We are of course playing 4J remake of the legendary DE Cobble. Awesome map. With you know, less of the one-sidedness, which is always nice. This was the third and final map because no one vetoed it out, no one picked it to play in the first two, so that's going to be the decider for us here. Let's get a little bit of game sound going on. But Kaz, what's your opinion on this third map? I mean, mousesports said we trained a lot of this freestyles. fnatic said we didn't train anything and we're just going to make it up as we go along.
Well, I think it's just going to be off aim. It's just going to be who's sharper, and yeah, we'll be the decider. It's a very fast-paced map. As you can see, both seeing each other within seconds. Pitta making the first kill on Carrigan, now Freese shooting some Glock bullets.
Good start from for fnatic. They've actually got themselves in onto this B side, but look at this quick turnaround from mousesports. They've got themselves two. Can they find any more? There's the third and fourth very, very quickly. And Pitta is now last man left alive. Does take the head off God B, but he's still got three more to find. There's another one behind those that stack of two boxes, and he takes out Roman as well. Now down a 2v1. Ninja's got 82 though, so we'll see how this all works out. Still 50 seconds to go. Bomb is actually down in the site itself as Pitta drops in there for the pickup. Zonix is going to make a peek around the corner here any second now.
Zonix.
He can shoot Pitta in the side if he comes in there. And Pitta is still there firing those shots away, and Zonix is going to take the kill. The high fives, low fives, whatever you want to call them, from mousesports as they win that one. And that first pistol round here on Forge is going their way. And actually, that is 3 out of 3 pistol rounds that mousesports have won in the first half.
With a great round by Zonix as well. Playing that incredibly smart.
Yeah, really amazing stuff. Actually got himself 3 kills in and amongst all that as well. So, high five to you, my friend. Now, of course, fnatic, let's see what they're going to buy. Looks like spread out with the Deagles. Obviously, it is a fairly quick route for the terrorists now down in towards this B bomb site. Certainly compared to what it used to be in Cobble. They are pushing out there. It is a B split push from fnatic. Some shots.
Zonix in good position. Freese now coming out, throwing a smoke.
Gux has actually gone for the AK in this second round.
Zonix with a kill on Khan.
Oh, they can't afford to lose that AK of Gux. In comes Freese. Actually
getting
getting himself
kills.
3 there. Amazing
kills
from Freese. But he's still got 2 more to find. Carrigan is actually on that B spot itself.
And Ninja behind him.
And Ninja's going to finish things off, but still a good round from Freese. That will bring us to 2-0. Let's switch over to fnatic. See what the plan is here for round number 3. And they will be on the eco by the looks of things for this one.
They are fully eco.
And it looks like they're going to go for a fairly quick A push. They wait out here. Let's try and get around to
Zonix, the player to watch here.
Yeah.
Zonix sees them coming out now. Hasn't managed to kill one yet, but he will throw a nade, killing 2.
Oh. And I think he's going to be able to pick up some more here. And
got
actually
4.
will finish off there. That's 4 in 1 round for Zonix. He's now 12 for 1 after 3 rounds. Insane score. Early on in the game for Zonix. Roman 3 for 2, Ninja 2 for 0, God B 1 for 2, and Carrigan 0 for 1. Over on the other side, just Pitta and Freese with points on the board at 3 for 3 each.
Zonic's a new recruit from mousesports. Doing well.
So let's have a look at Fnatic's move. They're going to go over towards the A side. Looks like we'll see a split. 2 through the underpass, 2 through the hallways.
Exist is flashing up through mid.
And a little bit wary of Fnatic of pushing right out there. That's a solid grenade off towards the end of the tunnels. But they are going to go in. Lots of flashes in onto this A bomb site as they work their way in already.
God B in a good position here.
Oh,
Ninja and God B.
Number 1. Khan will bring it back for Fnatic though, and there is smoke covering that pass. Oh, God B, I'm not sure how he even came out on top of that one there against Khan. Zonix will drop another Exist is in there, but mousesports are coming back into this site. 3 versus 2 advantage with Mouse. They need to find this next kill as Freeze will drop Carrigan though. Oh, and where is Freeze? There is Freeze, and Zonix and Roman finish off again, and Mouse are going to make it 4 out of 4. And I have to say I'm a little bit worried about this map for Fnatic. Of course, they are playing a map which they, you know, kind of self-confess that they don't really know what to do.
Zonix on a score of 17 after 4 rounds.
After 4 rounds. Not even funny, that amount. Yeah, and of course, a lot of discussion as to who should be playing for Mouse these days. But Zonix proving this tournament that he is very, very worthy.
Fnatic seem to be splitting the side as Freeze makes that kill on Roman. Pitter on Carrigan. Pitter again. Pitter with 3.
Great stuff from Pitter. Ninja is going to come from that mid connector. The question is, can he find any? It's obviously a 1 versus 4 now. I'm not sure that he's going to be able to really pull anything off from this. And I think he's going to try to head away completely from the site. Back off towards that CT spawn.
Moving towards Guts. Ninja kills Pitter. Managed to save his gun, which is good for mousesports.
And that bomb is going to go off. Ninja will save his weapon, but that is finally around on the board for Fnatic. And I guess once they find something that seems to work for them, they're going to push it a little bit more.
That's exactly right. Just if they're going similar strat, an A split.
About to get in the flash position. Yep.
Ninja in a good spot here. Ninja seeing 2.
Peek over the top. Oh, he only gets himself 1 though. Khan did a good bit of work to react to that one fast enough. But the rest of Fnatic are going to get out onto this A side and surely going to get the bomb down. God B will fall to Freeze. He's still got Khan in that underpass area. Watching for anyone pushing over from middle as the bomb finally does get planted.
Zonix and Carrigan together now. Gux killing 1. Carrigan falling back. Saving their guns.
Roman also in that middle connector. That connects the A and B bomb sites is going to run away. And is this saying that he has a choke?
An issue with the server, perhaps.
Our admins are aware of it now. Let's see. And Carrigan actually will finish off Gux there right towards the end. But we are on a 4-2 scoreline. Of course, the winner of this one will be crowned the Intel Extreme Masters Global Challenge Guangzhou champion. Flash off the tree from Roman. Obviously, mousesports have played a lot of Forge. As Ninja said before in that interview, they did practice it very, very hard for E-Stars. Pitter works his way again
with Gux there.
towards the A-bomb site.
Gux falling back now. Peter sees one. Falling back now though.
It's like a change of plan for fnatic. Freeze will check the corner as they start to head over towards the B site.
Freeze will enter the site first.
And as he spots one down below in there, Roman will actually pick up the kill. Existing Gux replaying. Zonix does bring it back to a 3v3 though. Where's the next frag going to come from? Nades and flashes going in onto the site. Exist now in a position to actually get the bomb down. Pito gets himself two. Gux finishes off there. And that is another round on the board for fnatic. 4-3. And hopefully the server issues, whatever they were, have been fixed. No one of the players has said anything for a while, so I assume that all is good at the moment.
fnatic now slowing up their play, and it's working a lot more than just rushing, what they were doing before.
This is an eco round for mousesports, so don't be expecting to see too much from them. And so we have AWP in play from Freeze now, as we see Pitta get himself two fairly easy kills. He just takes down Ninja as well, and there is Khan to finish off. Easy round for fnatic, only losing Gux in the midst of everything. And we are all tied up. 8 rounds gone, 7 of course still to go. Looking down the scoreboard, since that amazing start that Zonix got off to, is now 18 for 5, slowing it down a little.
So he's had 17 in 4 and now only 1 in 4.
Yeah.
As Freeze is AWPing now, scoping out the site.
fnatic have rushed straight in there. They've got in very, very quickly here. Godby trying to bring things back though. Freeze will pick off one.
AWP shot on Carrigan.
From Pitta comes in as well. It's now Ninja and Godby to try and save this round for mousesports, but it looks statistically like we're going to be seeing another round for fnatic. Here we go, and the peak comes out from Ninja in the end. 2 easy and quick kills for fnatic, and they will gain the lead. So they seem to have found their swing of things on this terrorist side, which is something dangerous for mousesports, because you know they went to E-Stars and they've worked out, and they've probably been used to the strats that everyone was running. If fnatic don't have any, they're running that freestyle kind of way. It's going to be very hard for mousesports to be reading what fnatic are going to do. Here we go. Early push from Zonix, just with a deagle. Did get one frag onto Gux.
A great shot on Gux. Freeze now scoping out the site with the AWP.
Sliding these nades in. And bomb will be planted inside of the B site.
Just locking off the connector there, trying to get the exit frags. fnatic aware though. Dodging the connector.
And Mousehart on the eco, of course, here. That connector going to be stacked up. We'll see if they get anything from it. Freeze will pick off Godby. Fairly easy one once he'd had the angle. And Roman has a peek. See if there's anyone going to be coming his way. And he's not expected Exist to be coming quite so quickly in behind him after that one. And the round is going to end with mousesports' last 2 guys staying alive. So 6-4 fnatic continue to extend. 5 more to go. This could still be a double figures half for fnatic.
Roman to do his flash off the tree again. No.
Actually, Roman taking the position that we saw a little bit earlier on from Zonix as Khan and Exist get frags 1 and 2 onto Godby and Ninja. They'll start to rotate now. mousesports back through that middle connector. Blood flashing off the door.
Freeze approaching the other side.
More flashes to Zonic's position. He's not taking the grenade damage though, which is a big thing. Well, let's see how this one works out for him. Will pick off Exist. Playing very passively and safe. So far, that's all he's needed to do. Carrigan will pick off Freeze, and fnatic have actually backed away now. But not for long. It seems like they're going in there anyway. Good positioning from Khan to get the rotation back around from the other side. So again, they throw flash after flash into that back area still. Carrigan and Roman remain. We've been two of mousesports' brightest stars in this tournament. Carrigan peeks out, and he could only see the arm of Khan. Wasn't quick enough to react to it, though. And I think we're going to see Roman actually back off from this situation, try and keep hold of his weapon.
On the box.
And Pitta will actually finish things off there. Obviously, a slight bit of what you can see through that from that position, from that line. And that is 7-4. 7 rounds in a row for fnatic. mousesports probably wondering what the hell happened to them after going 4-0 up, but it looks like fnatic have just simply found their groove, found what they need to do to overcome Mouse here on Forge.
Ninja at an aggressive spot in mid. But fnatic leaning towards the other bomb site.
Oh, it is Zonix to get frag number 1 onto Khan. God B is there ready and waiting as well. Let's stick with God B. I think they spotted him.
God B in prime spot.
Grenade landed on his position as well. Carrigan did get one before being dropped. God B is picked off by Guts. And that surely is going to seal up another round here for mousesports. Sorry, for fnatic. Pitta will take down Zonix. And it's all on Ninja. Money is severely lacking for Mouse.
Freeze misses his AWP shot on Ninja. Ninja now aware of where he is.
Nades and flashes coming in onto him. He's not going to survive this one for long. As that bomb has only just been planted. As Ninja edges his way through the smoke, trying to get in onto Freeze. Yeah, not onto Carrigan, that'll be his teammate. And Pitta will get the kill from over on the other side. And that is 8-4. Half-time lead guaranteed for the Swedes. And 1 day in. But still 3 to go. So fnatic could end up still with those 11 rounds on the board if they can win the next 3, which wouldn't surprise me considering they've won 8 rounds in a row already.
Pitta now playing really well. Better than the previous maps, I think.
Yeah. He's currently 16 for 5. And it looks like fnatic are going to do a pretty hard push through the underpass. Grenade will actually land onto Ninja, which tells me they're maybe on an eco here, Mouse. Yeah.
A few deagles.
fnatic going to run their way straight through. 9-4. Mouse looking a little bit shocked. I'm not sure how they really know how to respond to this. But we have seen in the other 2 maps that the terrorist side was the strong side for both of these teams, both on Nuke and Inferno. Terrorist sides were where the majority of their rounds were won. Here we go, Ninja with frag number 1. Exist will go down into that underpass area as the grenades come rolling in as well. Ooh, not sure if Exist saw that arm there up towards the left, but he has to be careful when he peeks. And actually he's got a guy right in front of him. Freeze will actually steal the kill away. That was Ninja, so should be.
God B in a good spot here. If there's nothing mid, there is one mid. They know he's mid now.
Nicely done from God B. This goes down. So advantage with the men is with mousesports, especially
Zonix
now as Roman and Zonix get the kill. And it's now all left up to Freeze with that AWP. Zonix will peek him off. And that is finally around the first one in 10 for mousesports. And a much needed one as we hit the final round of this first half. And don't forget the Final 4 League of Legends will be coming up after this game here on ESL TV on the other stream. But currently we're all focused here on the final map.
They are taking B quite quickly. Roman there in a good spot. Freeze taking out Carrigan, God B onto Pitta. Roman now pushing up the ramp, taking Freeze.
They know his position, so they should deal with it, but Zonix will come in with the crossfire. It delayed them long enough for Roman to get back out, and that will be a 9-6 lead for Fnatic at the half.
Great positioning by Roman then.
So both teams going to get themselves up and have a bit of a chat about the game itself. We're going to go for a quick break, but of course when we come back, it will be the second half of this final map here in the Grand Final for Counter-Strike 1.6 at the Intel Extreme Masters Global Challenge in Guangzhou. Don't go anywhere, guys. So, guys, we are back here on ESL TV and in the game already. We are going to go live in just a second. That wasn't live, which is always good. And damn HLTVs are in my scoreboard. I hate that. I think you need to retry. I think they restarted the server. I've got 14 seconds to do a retry. So I'm going to do it because I want those HLTVs out of my server list, out of my scoreboard, because it annoys me. So, here we go. And at least now there's only one in there, so I can cope with that one. So, here we go then. Second half of Fnatic versus mousesports on Forge, the third and final map of the Grand Final. Scoreline is 9-6 for Fnatic. After their T performance, looks like mousesports are going to go for a big push in the underpass. Fnatic should be calling this one in here very quickly.
Mousesports coming up mid fast.
Oh, Exist
Got beat
run
taking the kill on
straight
Exist.
into
Zonix on Khan. Peter on Carrigan.
mousesports have taken over this bomb site like absolute beasts. Ninja is going to get the bomb down.
Free spinked.
This is not good news for Fnatic. How many are left? Just the one man, I think. No, two men left, but they're going to go down as well. mousesports, well, they lost just one in and amongst all that one. It was Carrigan who went down to Pitta, and that is another pistol round for Mouse. They've won, and we count 1, 2, 4 pistol rounds out of 3 maps so far.
With a great round from God B. God B not doing too well on the counter-terror side. Looking to step it up this half.
So, let's see how Mouse play this one out. I'm expecting to see some quicker rounds from mousesports. This map really allowing for those fast terrorist plays.
Zonix taking out 2 ducks and Exist.
Should be a real simple one.
Khan getting the kill on Roman.
Will be 9-8. And normally mousesports are a team that like to play that little bit slower. That's something that Gob always seemed to get down with his strategies. But I think Forge, you know, it is a map where you can see some very, very fast T play. I mean, the timing from T spawn into this B site must be literally 10 seconds or something. Like, really, you can rush in there so very, very fast. And you see first kill actually coming over onto Pitta. And there is Carrigan onto Exist. Obviously, only with a USP, saving up for that AWP. And again, Mouse are in on the bomb site. Gobby just hopping around on the boxes. Will get himself another one there onto Khan. Peeks around the box. Actually, Zonix comes in there and finish off the job for him. That's 3 out of 3 for Mouse. 9-9 overall. I don't know, I'm kind of fancying mousesports at this stage of the game. They're all tied up after that pistol. And the thing is, they're the ones that have really done the practice here. And you can freestyle your terrorist side pretty simply. But I think the CT side to freestyle on this map for Fnatic is going to be a lot harder.
Yeah, I agree. Requires a lot more coordination as counter-terrorists.
Here we go already. First flashes coming out from mousesports. We have already seen the 1-for-1 kill. What we are seeing mousesports rush their way in onto this area. And Fnatic.
Roman on Freeze. Thought Zonix made that kill. Zonix nading the side. Flashing the side.
A 2-on-3 advantage.
Carrigan in a good spot here.
Yeah, if they come from that middle, it's going to be very, very bad. And it looks like at least one of them will. Carrigan's starting to move though now. It is down to a 2v2. Of course, that bomb wasn't planted. Let's have a look at Zonix's position.
Only 4 HP. Killed by Gux. Carrigan. Trade fragging on Gux.
Still got 71 HP. He's
Carrigan
going to
taking
take
a kill
down
on
Exist
Exist.
as well. It's now 1v1 Carrigan versus Pitta. Pitta's still got 100.
Carrigan now knows his whereabouts. Pitta fired a solo bullet. Carrigan on 29 with the bomb.
Carrigan's going to go around
and
the side,
Pitta
but
gets the kill.
Pitta reacts perfectly to that one. And that was a close call. Almost that 3v1 clutch pulled off by Carrigan. But it will be a Fnatic win, a much needed one, to give them the lead back at 10-9.
Zonix with a lot of kills this game.
Zonix has played amazingly this third map so far. I mean, in the first 4 rounds, he was 17 for 1 or something ridiculous. Here is Exist, though.
Taking out God B.
Has himself another peek before falling back.
Zonix in a good spot now. Sees Exist on the ramp, takes him out. Looks deep into the site, sees nothing, throws a smoke. Makes Ninja makes a kill on Freeze. Zonix now watching behind for that quick push.
Bomb is now planted and ticking away though for mousesports.
Zonix is aware that Khan is there, and Zonix takes him out. Not aware that Gux is behind the box.
Gux is in on that side. They need to deal with this. Roman will actually take the frag. It's now all down to Pitta once again, who comes in, takes down Roman, but he's got 2 more to find as he sprays that wall. He's not got many bullets
again.
left. And again, Zonix.
Zonix playing an amazing game here.
And that gives us a 10-10 tied scoreline. Problem for Fnatic now is they won that 1 round. They bought up what they could, and now they have no cash to work with. So this should be another one for Mouse. Both teams just 6 rounds away from winning this grand final.
Pushing mid. Godbay makes the kill on Exist, running up mid.
And Fnatic are going to switch things back up, I think.
They know they are, Eco. Gux now taking a spot on mid. Sees nothing. Gets killed by Carrigan.
Yeah, problem for Fnatic is you
Zonix.
don't get through that little door with AKs watching you when you've only got USPs. It's just not going to be possible. Freeze is last man alive. Not a single kill for Fnatic this round. God B will finish off. It's 11-10 Mouse.
Timeout, I think.
Yeah. Fnatic are going to take that timeout. Fnatic looking very, very worried. Freeze in particular has a bit of a look of despair on his face. Let's give you the full camera view. And you can see there mousesports having a discussion.
I'm sure they're all happy with the way Zonix is playing.
None more so than Zonix himself, I guess.
Yeah.
He's having a bit of a stormer. 14-1 after 6 rounds. It's not quite the record he had in the last one, but it's pretty damn good anyway.
Fnatic all on similar scores.
Fnatic looking to defend their title as the Intel Extreme Masters Global Challenge China winners from last season. Zonix and Roman, they're so in love. Really, really happy, I guess, with how Zonix has stepped up this tournament for them. However, Fnatic are the ones that really need to make something happen now. They can't allow mousesports to get into that groove. Which, to be honest, I think they already have let them get into that groove. I saw there for Fnatic a little few moments. Now back to mousesports. Timeout is a call from Fnatic, though, as you can probably expect. They are now behind in the matchup.
You can see God B there getting excited.
This will be a massive coup for mousesports as a new lineup to come to a major international event and pick up the victory. And there is Mouse sat back down. fnatic, though, are still deep in discussion. Of course, Mouse just 5 away from that victory, so fnatic need to make this timeout worth something. And they are going to get themselves sat back down, as you can see on your screens. And they say go, and we are going to get this one back underway. So, scoreline 11-10 for Mouse. Try and get the picture-in-picture back up. There we go. Got it sorted. No problem. This time we are going to see Freeze with an AWP in hand.
Exist close, taking out Roman. All it takes is a few players from fnatic to step up, as Peter and Exist are doing here.
Oh, Cooks is there as well with that for Mouse. This could be a dangerous round for Mouse. Have fnatic managed to break that momentum with the good old timeout? It certainly looks that way. Only one man left alive is Carrigan. He edging his way around. Exist is there ready and waiting. We're tied up again. 11-11.
And Exist with 3 that round.
Yeah, a really strong round from Exist, and that's what fnatic need. They need these big players to be stepping up. Freeze, you know, I'm not sure how much on the attacking side it really opens up to an AWP. It's very, very fast. For a player like Freeze, who plays that kind of freestyle AWP, may just work out. The CT side, obviously, you've got those big areas to hold off. Here comes Pitta once again. He's going to make the frag onto Ninja. That's 2 men down on this B push.
Exist and Pitta doing very well holding off this side here.
Sonic's looking for the kill. Godby will help him. It's 2 versus 3.
Exist has had to fall back. He's low. 23 HP with Freeze in the connector. Zonic's out, pushing towards the side. Godby with him. Freeze onto Zonix. Godby by himself in a 1v3. Godby taking out Exist.
One. Only two more to go, one of which is Pitta. The other one Freeze with that AWP.
Exist as a... Godby's aware.
Freeze is watching this position, and he's missed his shot. That's going to allow Godby to get into a more defensive spot.
Pitta has a very good line on this.
Godby expected him to be closer to where he actually was. Obviously he wasn't, and that is 12-11. fnatic regain the lead. So we're coming right down to the wire in these final few rounds. Obviously still 7 more to go. Both teams up into those double figures.
Exist and Pitta doing what mousesports weren't. They're holding off that side very strong here. As you can see, Exist getting down Sonic straight away, throwing in a HE. Still attacking, taking 2.
Great positioning there from Exist. Very, very aggressively played. There was Gux who got 1 as well. We now have Ninja and Roman to try and finish off this round. Roman is already out on the balcony.
Pitta in great position here. With Roman falling back, seeing if anyone's pushing from behind as Ninja takes Pitta. Freeze still in the connector with Khan. So they're both stuck in this connector here. Roman with the bomb. Checking every possibility as he rotates back.
Actually, I'm not sure about that decision. It's going to put Roman in with Ninja.
And Khan is right there. Khan's knowledge once again, understanding where they're going to be. Takes 1.
And he spots the other one as well. He knows
Freeze
there's only
missing
36
his shot.
seconds to go. Grenade will roll in.
Khan on 9 HP takes out Roman.
fnatic getting very, very loud now.
fnatic very excited.
Trying to run on this momentum, get the game finished off.
And as you can see, Exist and Pitter's spawns just suit the roles at the moment. Exist is just getting on that ramp straight away, shutting it down.
And mousesports are going to have a bit of a talk round because they can't afford weapons. And they're going to use it to give God B the chance to have a, have his time telling his story, obviously. Or telling what they should be doing to try and stay in this game. Because as of now, it's looking like fnatic could be the side.
Could be big by Freeze here. He's going to take one, throw a flashbang. They're going to rush him.
Who's the last man? Khan is there with him as well. Khan
Freeze has missed an easy shot.
Khan was completely blind, but he's going to get Pitter coming in here, who gets the hat trick to finish off the round. 14-11. fnatic can almost taste the cash of this victory here at the Intel Extreme Masters. But still, they have two more to put on the board. mousesports now will have weapons to finish this one up.
Guk's in prime position this round. Throwing a flash early, getting into his spot.
Actually, double grenades going out there.
Freeze with an AWP setup with Khan close.
Oh, Mouse is playing so passively.
As soon as Freeze takes that shot, Khan is right there.
Guk's inside of the B side.
Roman approaching B by himself. Just there with God B.
And they've got Ninja and one more down on the other side. So it's going to be a big B split here. And let's watch Pitter because he's on the corner. He is going to get himself one. Khan took down God B as well. Pitter will now peek, but changes his angle. Is there another man there? Yes, there is. Oh, and Zonix was actually just switching out AKs. There's another one in there. fnatic finished that one off. It's match point for fnatic. 15 rounds to 11. One more, and they will win 2 Chinese Intel Extreme Masters events in 2 seasons.
And Pitter has played so well this map. Pitter the player for fnatic this map. Zonix for mousesports.
Here we go. What a Mouse going to do? It looks like a crawl down that middle. Oh, this is not a good decision. Freeze picks himself one. Can he get number 2? Oh, that was close.
But Khan is there.
Khan gets himself 2. There's only 2 men left alive here for mousesports. It looks like fnatic are going to be the winners of this game. But let's stay focused. See if mousesports can turn it around. Ninja actually will get the kill onto Exist. That was great reactions. Where is Zonix? Pushed up over towards that A site as well. It looks like Ninja still wants to work his way through that underpass, which I'm not sure is the best decision overall from him.
Freeze does have a good line though on what they're attempting. You've seen him in there. Oh. He's baited out the AWP bullet. Freeze now moving position.
Ninja is going to take the peek around. Let's get around to Zonix, because he also will push around. Ninja goes down. It's now all on Zonix, who goes down, and fnatic will win the Intel Extreme Masters Global Challenge here in Guangzhou, China. An amazing, amazing performance. And there you can see fnatic very happy. Even the fans are wearing fnatic shirts behind them watching this game. And a thrilling 3-map victory was there as well. Ending 16-10 on the first map, Nuke. 16-13 on the second one, Inferno, and 16-11 here on Forge. And fnatic surely going to be super happy with that win. Obviously with Freeze coming into the lineup today, we picked on him maybe a little bit and said he's not had the best tournament of his life, certainly not, and probably trying to adjust to his new teammates, to adjust to his new roles that he has to play, taking a little bit of time. But in this last best of 3, he really stepped it up, especially on Inferno. We saw some great moves from him. Okay, mousesports won that one, but also here on Forge, He's done absolutely amazingly. You've got to give great credits over towards mousesports as well, because they are also a new lineup. Godby coming back in there. Zonix, who in this last match was absolutely on fire. Absolutely amazing stuff from Zonix. But, of course, we will be moving over here in a little while to League of Legends. The Counter-Strike is finished. We have mousesports finishing in second, fnatic taking first. I want to figure out who finished third, but I'm sure we're going to find that out. Of course, the prize ceremony will be a little bit later. And we are going to go over to, apparently, an interview with the players. So stay tuned, guys. We'll be back here very shortly. So, guys, welcome back here to Guangzhou in China for the Intel Extreme Masters Global Challenge. And, of course, joining me is, I imagine, a very happy Khan after that game.
Yeah, what can I say? More relieved than happy right now. I haven't really...
Just move your microphone a little. Yeah, there we go. That's good.
Yeah, indeed happy, but more relieved from winning a tournament finally after struggling so much with lineups, other teams beating us, etc., etc. And now we're finally here in China getting a gold medal back to the fnatic office. And that feels great because we put so much work in this. And I'm so happy we finally made it again.
Let's talk a little bit about the game itself. First map, Nuke, obviously was your choice. You won that one 16-10. Both sides actually had were super strong on the terrorist side, actually throughout the whole game, throughout all three maps. Talk us a little bit through Nuke from your point of view.
To be honest, I think the balance in CS right now, not right now, probably 2 or 3 years ago when we switched over to LCD monitors, that pretty much favors AKs. Winning the pistol round as terrorist on Nuke, you're likely to get 8, 9, 10 rounds without any problem. But then comes the momentum again. If you can seal down a team as CT, the rotation gets so easy and you get those early aggressive kills. Yeah, walk you through the game. We played bad as CT on Nuke and Inferno obviously only get 3 rounds on that map. But somehow I'm really proud of my guys that we can manage to step up, changing side, winning the next pistol round. Even if it doesn't win the next pistol round, we come back into the game. That kind of proves how solid and amazing my teammates are. And hopefully some guidance from the old Captain Karn over here.
And what about the third map? Because you said in a pre-game interview that Forge, you've not got anything really down for it, and it's going to be improvised tactics depending on the feeling of things. How did you feel going into it? I mean, were you, as a leader, nervous for yourself and for your team as to how you were going to perform with that?
To be honest, I have a fairly easy job on Forge. Forge right now is a very rush-friendly map, I'd say.
Yeah.
So if you don't hear the rush in the big bomb site, you can pretty much assume they're going to come to the small one because it's extremely hard to attack the big one slowly. So yeah, I can pretty much count our tactics on one finger, not even the hand. Some improvising, of course, but in general, a lot of rushes, relying on the AKs and the good team play when the bomb is planted.
So what's next for you guys? Obviously, you did qualify for the ESWC through the qualifiers there, but I heard you might be going to New York as well.
Well, I personally will go to New York because, yeah, I'm a manager these days as well and trying to help out a lot in fnatic. So I'm going to be there representing them. We were actually on vacation when the qualifier was for us, so we didn't have the chance to qualify. But I kind of like the idea that it should be a qualifier, and if you don't qualify, you shouldn't get an easy invitation whatsoever. Sometimes that has to happen because in China you need visas and so on.
Yeah.
But I cannot see us going to New York at this point. But I'll be there. For us as a team, the next tournament is going to be ESWC, and we take it from there.
What do you think to Counter-Strike at the minute in terms of the top teams? I mean, mousesports have proven here that they've had their own little lineup problems and things. Godby now has come back in there. Zonix played amazingly well today against you guys. I mean, on Forge, he was, after 4 rounds, 17 for 1 or something. Of course, he slowed down a little bit there. But what do you think to mousesports and how they're shaping up at the moment?
I'm kind of concerned meeting mousesports when you have like a night or a day preparation going into that game, because I know that Mouse takes their tactics, their anti-strategies, and just all those small details that you don't really have the chance to be ready. I mean, when you go to a tournament, normally you play 5 games a day. You're going to eSports, play 5 games a day. Then you have to rely on more like your focus throughout the game, a lot of aim, and just solid team play. they are really good anti-strategists. They've been that throughout the history. So I was a bit concerned going into the final from that aspect. But we kind of did the same this time. We tried to just read the game as much as possible. At CT, it didn't work out, but whatever, we won.
Well, thanks a lot for joining us, and congratulations, of course, on your win here. Any last shout-outs you want to give while you're here, while you've got some time?
Hopefully our fans is watching us now, finally winning. This is for you, and this is also for the fnatic organization that has supported us through bad times, through good times. Had a rocky season now after winning IEM Europe. Of course, I want to say hi to Harley, who's probably, hopefully, he better watch this.
I hope so.
Yeah. I don't know, probably he's somewhere in LA now, so maybe that's possible time zone-wise. Besides that, of course, thanks MSI, Ace of Steel Series for helping us out at all the points.
Well, thanks a lot, Con. Coming up here next on the Intel Extreme Master Stream will be the League of Legends.
And he goes jumping in, amazing round, great hat-trick from Taz.
Peak flashes in and cast deals, but Lina, 20 health left. Oh no, super flash. The shield clutch.
Oh, a blink into all those units. An amazing defense.